I'm, I'm Zhang Li. I'm from Sunresin, and I'm in charge of the uniform particle size resin application in UPW, nuclear, and condensate polishing. So in the next few minutes, I will give you some detail on our products. The uniform particle size is a premium quality with polymer structure, uh, special design to combine high operating capacity with fine physical stability. So the specification assure that no more than 2% resin beads are larger than 6 meshes. That is zero. That is 420 micrometers, and no more than 1% are finer than 40 meshes. So if you can see the figure one, show the bead distribution of the normal and the narrow dispersed resins. For normal dispersed resin has a wide range in size from about 350 to 1,250 micrometers. While the monojet, the narrow disperse, the distribution is very narrow. So with the ratio of the maximum to minimum particles, the size can be lower than 1.35. And the picture on the right can show the resin with the uniform coefficient of 1.05 and 1.61 respectively. And the difference in the resin particle size can be clearly seen. That is the difference in diameter of maximum and minimum of U.P.S is less than 100 micrometers. In non uniform particle size resin, the small particle resins can fill the gap between the larger resins. So due to the high uniformity, there are a series of advantages of U.P.S resin in water production, such as the rapid exchange kinetic performance, the fine average friability and stability of resin, and also the purity of resin can be very high. So with the excellent performance, it's resulting the good elute water quality, a longer service life of resins, and also no other impurity ions are introduced into the water. So at present, the Sunresin has owned and masters the advanced polymerization of U.P.S resin, which is totally different from the ordinary suspension polymerization. In ordinary suspension polymerization, we just add the initiator, the monomer, such as styrene, dimethylbenzene, some into the water in a vessel under certain temperature and certain stirring, a series of droplet can be formed, and finally the Gaussian size beads can be formed. After functionalization, the ion, the cation and anion ion exchange resins can be produced, and the narrow dispersed resins, polymerization is totally different. So we call it the liquid vibration jet technology. So due to the technology and the continuous polymerization, the uniform particle resins can be produced. So right now, the sand resin was the first and the only U.P.S resin manufactured in China, and stable. And since 2019, we have produced our U.P.S resin. So right now, the resin has the stable performance and the quality assurance. We have three factory in Gaoling, so the high capacity production can meet international standards. Also, we have used our UPS resins into the largest and second largest the panel manufacturer in China. So we have started our localization of uniform particle size resins. So with the characteristics of high ionic conversion and excellent dynamics, the UPS resins can be applied in producing UPW water. I have listed several U.P.S resins. Some of them strong acid contain, and some of the strong base anion. Also, I have listed the separable mixed bed and the non-separable mixed bed for electronic grade artificial water production. After our test on all the key parameters of the outlet water, such as the resistivity, the TOC, and online dissolved silica, oxygen, even particles, are totally require the electronic grade U.P.W. The most common used resins are in U.P.W are Monojet SC650U and SA550U. So I have listed the detailed specs in the table. As you can see, comparing with the competitors. So comparing with the competitors, some of the specs such as total exchange capacity and the uniformity coefficient, even the friability are almost the same. And our uniformity coefficient can as low as 1.07. So as early as 2019, we have started our pilot test in Jiangsu. So from the figure, you can see that the inlet water resistivity is 1791, and outlet resistivity of can reach 1822, and also the dissolved silica is 019. Sorry, 013. And the right picture shows the long term of the data. We have also, our U.P.W resin has been applied in the largest panel manufacturer in China. This factory has 25 polishing beds in ultra-pure water line, and each bed was applied 1.5 cubic meter. The flow rate is 180 cubic meters per hour. So from the picture, you can see that our by treatment of our U.P.S resin, the outlet water, the TOC of outlet water can reach as low as 3.9 ppb. So outlet resistivity of Sunresin polishing resin bed remains at 1816 to 1870 micron centimeter, and TOC can below 5 ppb. So it has been verified that the effluent quality, such as resistivity, TOC, meet the target requirement. Here is some other tests, long-term resistivity and TOC data changes of the Sunresin and the competitor with time from November to October. And the next shows that we have done another analysis that we have tested the trace ion, such as the chloride, sodium, and the calcium, by a third party, that is by Sumitomo Chemical in Shanghai. We have compared our Sunresins and the competitors. So based on the above that, the performance of Sunresin's uniform particle size polishing resin are as good as that of competitors, proving that the polishing resin of Sunresin have been applied to all OLED panel factory and U.P.W production. Our another application of U.P.S resin is desalination. Here I have listed several combinations of resins such as SAG, degas, and SBA. And the combination of application of strong and weak resin is the most common desalination process. And here I have listed our Sunresin product and comparing with the major players such as DuPont, Lanxess, Samyang, Mitsubishi, and Purite. So each kind of resin, such as SAG and SBA, WBA, WAC, we all have the product that corresponding with the others. So Sunresin has been the first manufacturer to master the production technology of uniform particle size resin. In a word,